gonna ask you some things and you can tell me whether it's yay or nay, like fashion trends.
Okay.
Okay, first one, Crocs. Hello, I'm at Love Bonito today. I'm here to hopefully get a job as a fashion designer because I think quite stylo, you see. Got blazer, got pink tee, got this one, got the shoe. I think I look quite cool. I think my sense of fashion will help me get a job here lah. Why? Guys cannot love Bonito meh? You see. Hi, Madam Song.
Hello.
I'm here for a job interview. May I come in?
Sure, yes.
I would like to work here. Sorry, I realize I'm dressed quite nicely. Do you mind if we take a walk instead?
Sure, yes, why not?
Okay.
Yes, you're dressed in LV colours also.
I try. Yeah. So what separates Love Bonito from other blog shops?
I would say, really very, very mission, very purpose-driven. So really women are at the heart of everything that we're doing. We're trying to build a brand that's really empowering women through the clothing that we're designing.
Trivia question. Is it butter cookies or sewing instruments inside?
Oh, I think this is probably butter cookies
You sure?
inside.
Okay, let's find out. Oh, you're right, okay.
Would you want one?
No, I want a sewing kit, but I don't want
I see.
butter cookies.
Okay.
A few people I spoke to said that when they wear Love Bonito, they feel a bit fat because the sizing that they wear usually is they have to find a sizing up from their usual sizing.
In terms of size grading, this is something that we're looking into.
Right.
To have more inclusive size ranges. I think we've always just started trying to serve the Asian female consumer.
I see.
Right. So then versus international brands that were in the market, right? I think a lot of women felt that I think the clothing was either too long, right? It was also too big.
I see.
Right. So that's really how Love Bonito started, right? And why we're doing the assortment the way we are.
What is the secret that turned Love Bonito into such a big brand in the region? In
Yeah,
one
yep.
sentence
In one sentence.
or a few words? Yes.
Sure, okay.
That's one.
Really always thinking about the woman first.
Let's sit down, I'm a bit tired. So why did the company choose to move from online to retail? It's almost like a bit backwards, especially during COVID-19.
We first started moving offline, this was 5 years ago. I think the website AI can only do so much in terms of like sizing, right, and trying to guide you to the right size.
Right.
Beyond actually finding the right size, is actually about how a product fits you and hugs you.
Right.
Which is where we saw that, I think for fashion, there's very good potential, and for customers also, for us to actually have a store. Right, so that customers can go in, they can actually try the products. Yeah, so since COVID, customers are taking to online shopping a lot more because of COVID, because they can't go to malls anymore, so there's no choice. So for example, now we have virtual book a stylist session. So one of our store ambassadors in store would just have a video call with you.
I see.
Right, and start chatting with you, recommend you items as well, and they could even show you items from the store so that you can see how it actually looks like.
So it's like a live stream.
Yeah, essentially, yeah,
Like
it's that, right?
like the S-Hook or something.
Like what?
You know the S-Hook, the one that's selling the S-Hook.
I have seen that video, yes.
You know?
Yes, she's a very good salesperson.
Oh!
I can take us struggling up the beanbag.
Why don't you have a bottle? Why do you keep drinking from a cup? I realize most CEOs like to drink from cups.
I actually have a cup and a bottle.
Why don't you use the bottle?
I usually use the bottle in my room.
How do you view work-life balance?
How do I view work-life balance? I do not believe in it. I believe in work-life integration. Work-life integration because, if I think we find a job that you're truly passionate about, work and life should be one, right? Your work should be a representation of your personality, yourself, right? You shouldn't feel like you're another person when you go into the office.
So you don't love weekends?
I don't love weekends. That's an interesting question. I've never actually understood the term TGIF.
Oh, it means...
Because since I enjoy work and I see it as a blend, to be honest, it's not the feeling of, oh, thank God, right? I think it's Friday. And I think now with COVID, also with remote working, to be honest, I think you have the flexibility too, right? You can do stuff in the middle of the day. It doesn't matter, right? I think as long as you get the job done.
I read on your website that there's no corporate BS, office politics here. Is that true?
I like to think so. Yes.
I shall find out later.
For us, it's just important to be as upfront and transparent as possible in anything, right? I think with an issue, for example, you shouldn't be whining, right? And whinging maybe behind your colleague's back, right? Have an upfront conversation. Let them know also your frustration or your struggle.
So if someone doesn't like someone's shoes, they should be upfront and tell them your shoes are not nice.
Perhaps not. Not for that, yes.
Not everything is upfront. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is it like to be the first CEO of Love Bonito?
What's it like? Still wrapping my head around it.
That's why you wrap your head.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you some things and you can tell me whether it's yay or nay, like fashion trends. First one, Crocs.
Nay.
But what if it's part of my style? Crocs.
Oh, then yay, yes.
Okay.
All for individual styles.
Cannot change your answer, so it's nay. What about kids dressing like their parents in the 90s?
Kids dressing.
You know, like now kids like to they dress like Britney Spears with the tight handbag and the baggy jeans.
Yay.
Yay. Okay. Okay, last one. What about Acme de la Vie t-shirts? Why? Do you know?
Nay.
Nay? Okay. I agree. So last question. I want to join, but I've heard that there are a few rounds of interviews for staff. Why do you need so many rounds?
Because it's important, but you can ask Brendan if you have more questions.
Who's Brendan?
Our head of people.
I will talk to him.
No problem. I'll see you later.
See you later. What is people and culture?
Most companies will call it HR.
So it's a fancy name for HR.
Fancier name, yes.
Why don't you want to use HR?
Because we're not a conventional company.
How's the company culture?
Quite fun. Now we can't really see it happening, but still online we're quite fun.
Especially during this period, right? We have like virtual hangs. Just recently we had like a sort of an escape scene, kind of like a virtual hang. With
So you escaped the Zoom call or
no.
Town halls are quite fun as well.
town halls are never fun?
Very laid back, very chill. At the same time, it's just very open. And coupled to the fact that, you can just wear whatever you want to feel like wearing, however you want to express yourself.
Which season is your t-shirt from?
Actually, it's not from Love Bonito, but
Is this a standard IT guy attire?
here is actually we're really real casual about the work attire.
Dione, she said she believes in work-life integration. What do you think about that?
I definitely agree with her.
Another workaholic.
They treat you like adults. You can always do things at your time.
It's fun. I think LB is quite flexible in the sense, right, where it's not really like 9 to 5, you gotta be here. Bringing your work home, but knowing when to put it down.
What? Bring your work home?
But know where to put it down.
Yeah, like you put it down on your bed and you do work
I put
there.
on my table.
You all get emails after 10 p.m.
Maybe Slack messages.
Maybe Slack.
Yeah.
So after 10 cannot Slack. Okay.
But you just have to make sure that what needs to be done is done.
As in, like, I still have a life outside of work, I guess, if that's what you're talking about.
Yes, please keep it that way. How do you maintain a hierarchless company?
You want to try that again?
Hierarchless.
Hierarchies.
So we do that by literally having our doors open, literally having all these channels right on Slack, and every time when we do a town hall, we always have a Ask Us Anything section as well, right? So anybody can send in anonymous feedback or questions that they want answered.
It's kind of very flat in the sense that we don't have to like write an email, wait 3 days, get a reply kind of.
Yeah, like you want to do a project, then you need to go through all the 10 rounds of scrutiny.
I see. Is this your actual desk?
Yes, this is my actual desk.
There is nothing on this desk, I don't believe.
We believe in a very clean and minimalistic way of life.
He say you're like working in neat table, but your table is got a lot of chapalang. So you don't believe in whatever Baraf say.
I think everyone has their individual working styles.
So you say he's lying. Hey Baraf, she says you're a compulsive liar. You drink so many oolong tea, is it you very heaty? Must be eating your one.
Yeah, y'all can have some.
Don't. I don't eat this, whatever this. I don't know any child that eats this. I'm sorry.
Hello, welcome back.
Oh, thank you. It's quite tiring. Okay.
So, do you have any final questions for me?
Do you think you can put more chairs in your stores for all the tired boyfriends like me to
Oh,
sit?
yes, of course.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, maybe, can we add some charging ports as well and some coffee?
Oh, yeah, great idea. It's been something we've been wanting to do. Yes.
You're welcome.
Maybe we should hire you one day to run our store innovations.
I thought I'm hired.
Yeah, maybe we can always start first, maybe as an intern in one of our departments.
Dang. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for the tea.
Nice to meet you.